supposed to be reading 4, right? Yes. Okay. 6.
Hymn 4.
Okay. Thank you. All things possible with him was written by Charles Wesley. After his conversion, Charles and his brother John did the unthinkable during their times. They started preaching outside church buildings. From his journal, Charles preached to thousands of people between 1739 and 1743. At the age of 40, Charles got married to Sally. His last nationwide trip was in 1756. After that, he gradually withdrew as a result of ill health. He spent the rest of his life in Bristol and England preaching in Methodist chapels.
I was born in the FGN Okoye family of Enugu, who also in Anambra State. God blessed me with very caring and supportive sisters and sisters-in-law, many of them here this evening, kind and generous brothers and brothers-in-law, as just like my brother that just read, as well as amazing nieces and nephews, many of them seated here this evening. To the glory of God, and because all things are possible, our almost 97-year-old mother, Lady Monica Okoye, an incredible woman of substance, is alive today to witness the 60th birthday of her last daughter, her last child, indeed. You would agree with me that this is surely a manifestation of God's faithfulness to me. So I would crave your indulgence to join me to sing this hymn to glorify the Lord, the God of our fathers, for making me part of this wonderful family.
We'll rise to take this hymn, All Things Are Possible to Him. And this is a strong affirmation of our faith, so let's sing it knowing that, and then we'll take the seed of faith as we take this hymn as well.
All things are possible.
Please sit. As we invite Mr. Olumide Shofora to introduce our fifth hymn. Mr. Olumide Shofora.
Hymn number 5. My faith has found a resting place. This hymn, My Faith Has Found a Resting Place, was composed by Elizabeth Edmonds Hewitt. Miss Hewitt's pseudonym was Lady H. Edmonds, which is used in other copies of her hymns. She was a native of Philadelphia, where she was born on 20th June 1851. One of Miss Hewitt's students struck her with a heavy slate, and she suffered a severe spinal injury, which forced her to retire from teaching and made her an invalid the rest of her life. But she continued working with children in Sunday school and found her passion for writing poems for the children's department. She must have written this hymn as a result of her experience.
Praise the Lord. I dedicate this hymn to the Archbishop of the Ecclesiastical Province of Lagos and the Bishop of the Diocese of Lagos, Most Reverend Humphrey Bamishebi Olumakaye and Professor Motunrayo Olumakaye, the retired but not tired Bishop of the Diocese of Lagos and Dean Emeritus of the Church of Nigeria, the Most Reverend Adebola and Mrs. Oloronti Ademowo, the clergy, my superlative colleagues in the legal team of this diocese, and the entire laity of the Diocese of Lagos, represented by Honorable Justice Adedayo Oyebanji, the Chancellor of the Diocese. I deeply appreciate the support, prayers, and teaching of my fathers in the Lord. I appreciate you all for making me understand that we will not get into heaven on our own qualifications or merit, for the understanding that the doors of heaven will be open to those who simply affirm their faith in Jesus Christ and what he has done for them. I pray that the Lord will reward you all for all your labor of love. Amen. And so I join my voice with Elizabeth to boldly declare that I need no other arguments. I need no other plea. It is enough that Jesus died for me. Please join me. I appreciate the Lord for granting my faith a resting place in this sanctuary, the Diocese of Lagos.
So, because it's Mother's Day, the men will rise and sing this one. 1 to 4, the men. And then the women will join us on the 5th stanza. Men, let us rise as we take hymn 5, My Faith Has Found a Resting Place.
Is standing down.
Okay, so it looks like the men can relax for now. We will do another one. So the choir has to take this particular hymn. Please sit.